He's running.
I am a god.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What's that?
You're hot. You're
I'm
hot.
on. Oh. Little, yellow, different. These are the words from a late 90s commercial you may only remember from the film Wayne's World that was used to describe a popular over-the-counter painkiller. Well, I'm here to tell you about a man tonight who's decided to run for the presidential election in 2008, and he promises to kill the pain, but he is neither prescription nor over-the-counter. Tonight, I'm here in Pac-Man Presidential Campaign headquarters with the leader of the Pac-Man Presidential Campaign, Marilyn Düsseldorf. Try saying that 5 times fast. Join me tonight on Smiteline as we will engage in the process of what is known as the art of interview. I'm Tad Crapple.
I'm Jude Law's younger brother.
I am Robot. Danger, Mark Davidson. Danger.
I am Charlton Hess.
I'm Pat Roberts.
I'm really annoying. I mean Dom Chokaw, and you're joining me tonight on Smiteline, the Christian rights source for all its entertainment and news-related news. I'm here tonight at the Pac-Man Presidential Campaign headquarters. I'm here tonight with the spearhead behind the Pac-Man Presidential Campaign, Miss Marilyn Düsseldorf. Thank you for joining me tonight, Marilyn.
Thank you for having me, Dom.
Now, Marilyn, there are some who would posit that perhaps Pac-Man's regime is rather totalitarian in comparison to past administrations with which we have dealt even recently, as it has been prematurely titled the Pac-Man regime. How would you respond to such harsh accusations as these?
Well, Dom, people only see one side of Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Everybody is so familiar with his popular late 70s arcade games that, and he really did present a very strong, hard-edge image in those games. But you know, I myself know the softer side of Pac-Man, and through our campaign, we want to portray that image to the general population so they can see that softer, more human side of such a great, caring man.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you heard it here, folks. So then, Ms. Düsseldorf, please tell me then specifically about this ghost gang and why it is that it seems Pac-Man almost has it out for this particular ghost gang. It seems that Pac-Man has a certain vendetta that very much mirrors the current administration's vendetta towards Iraq and Saddam Hussein's very own regime. Could you go into detail just a little bit about that, please?
Well, Dom, we all know that desperate times call for desperate measures, and it's not a vendetta against the ghost gang by any stretch of the imagination.
Let me just stop you right
Hold
there,
on just a
Marilyn, and
second,
ask
Dom.
you if perhaps is this to say that Pac-Man is indeed desperate in his attempts to achieve the presidential office for which he strives?
No, Pac-Man is not desperate to achieve the presidency, but we're saying that the country is in desperate times with the amount of terrorism facing our country and just general dislike throughout the rest of the world. We really have to be careful. And the ghost gang right now poses the biggest threat to the United States, and it needs to be taken care of before it becomes even more desperate and things get out of hand.
Yes, I can see where this would be a big problem among people of all different demographics, from conspiracy theorists to all-out ghost haters to even your local comic book fanatics. Yes, it's quite dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let me just ask you one final question there.
Sure thing, Tom. Sure.
If I were to say want to become a supporter of the Pac-Man political movement, but I didn't know who to turn to, or perhaps I just wanted to approach Pac politics at the most grassroots level, would it perhaps be appropriate for me to run to my nearest maze and hoard up as many dots as humanly possible, that I might indeed save all this particular sector of dotdom from the dreaded ghost gang, which obviously plagues our nation and its many freakazoids who believe in them today.
Well, Tom, as we are concerned about the dog problem, we do encourage anyone to get out there and get as many dots as they can and keep them for, America.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, we don't want just individuals going out there. We want it to be more of a community effort. And we have many people working in local communities. And if you would like to find a community in your area that is working on these issues and for the Pac-Man presidential campaign, then you can simply go online to www.pacman4, that's the number 4, president.com.
Let me stop you there, Ms. Düsseldorf. I have to ask you, are you familiar with America? Have you been in this country very long?
Yes, born and raised.
Are you aware that only approximately 4% of Americans are actually literate and able to use the internet? I hope that sometime soon we could get together again and perhaps we could discuss the also up-and-coming vice presidential candidate, Ms. Pac-Man. Another blow for feminist America.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
very
for
much, Ms. Düsseldorf. You've been an example. I'm Chokaw, and you're watching Smiteline.